Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Wow, look at that emphasis. Now, hopefully I fixed my camera. I don't know if this thing is fixed or not. You guys have been saying I look like a midget recently in my uploads, which you guys know we want to look big, as scrawny as I am. But yeah, I don't look 6'3". When I have the camera all messed up, I look like I'm 5'2". So I still feel like I'm a little small. I feel like I should be, maybe I'll be sitting with some better posture from now on. Maybe this is a good opportunity to work on my posture. Anyways, guys, hope you had a good... Oh, this feels good. It feels good, you know, sitting all... Okay. All right, guys. Chair is squeaking. Hope you guys had a good weekend. You know, a lot of you guys like these intros. We do whatever, right? It's good to have just random intros, what's going on. So, who cares? Why is my chair squeaking so much? Oh, my God, dude. All right. Yeah, and now I'm getting ready for the comments down below that says, whatever you guys do, like nobody, and then you do Nick's chair squeaks every second. Nick, why is my chair squeaking? And then you write something that says nobody. Okay, boomer. All right, I'm ready for all that today. Anyways, boys, time to talk money time. You know, all that good stuff, investments, things like that. Because I did make a lot of moves yesterday. Obviously, we got a lot of things that happened yesterday, and tonight's going to be a little bit longer of an upload because, well, we just have a ton of things to talk about, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a stream up today. I was at the Giants-Packers game. It was snowing. I've been up since way too early today, and we know we're in the state where we can get a video out, but there's a lot to talk about. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yesterday's video. I was walking you guys through some stuff. So I focused a little bit less on the last 24 hours on icons. I did a lot of those on Friday and Saturday. As you guys can see, we're actually already getting some lazy sales on Riyad Mahrez, so this is a little bit... of an intro in terms of the investments that I made, and we'll see how they do. It looks like they're already doing pretty well, though I haven't really checked too much today, but I'm assuming at the prices that I had bought, if you guys were on the market yesterday, you would have seen that the best of cards, some of them were like a third of the price that they had been 2 days ago, so I just bought because they're out of packs Monday. I know that Super Sunday could have been coming today, which I don't even know what they did today. I've got to go check it out. But they could have dropped something crazy today. I have to look in the menu still. We'll go over those guys, and we'll look at those cards if you guys are interested. But I knew that I didn't really care if they got cheaper because I was happy with the prices. So these Marses were bought at 70. I don't think he's 95K. Like, that's got to be a lazy. Because most of mine are listed at like 112, 110. He's 86K, which is good because I got all these at 66 to 73. So that looks really good at the moment. It's going to be great profit. I'm not even going to sell yet, I don't think. Now, the rest of the cards, you can see that I've been listing for lazies. Now, I bought a lot of Lewandowskis. I bought a lot of... what else did I buy? Let's see. Wow, we bought a lot of Lewandowskis. Okay. Mahrez's, obviously. You guys can see they're lazy. I got to up the lazies, though, because he's 86 already. A lot of Mahrez. A lot of Nainggolan. A lot of Ben Yedder. So let's take a look at how these are going. Now, what? Oh my God, the Doomfries is such a rip. Guys, I also bought these Doomfries, man, at 30K and they're 10K. So I think they're 10K. Basically, the reasoning behind why I bought all these cards, right, and these ones specifically, you guys can see that a lot of the time when there's a best of team of the week and there's a lot of supply and there's a lot going on, people are really scared to buy. So I probably bought these maybe... at 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern time yesterday. I remember when I was streaming, I could see that they were getting low, but I thought that they would get a little bit lower. And once I saw that we weren't getting lower, I was like, you know what? I think the panic is ending. I'm going to start buying. So we have about 40 Lewandowskis here. And you know what's the craziest part about the price that I bought Lewandowski at? Most of these Lewandowskis were bought at, there's going to be a few that were bought at 140. But most of them I think were bought at like 132. And then I did buy a couple that nobody was sniping this guy yesterday. The market was a dead zone. Like, nobody was buying cards. Everybody was, like, waiting. I feel like a lot of people yesterday were waiting to buy until today. So for me, here's how I invest, guys, and here's how I trade. I look at a price, and I set a price in mind that I really like. My price in mind for Lewandowski this whole time around this weekend to invest in was going to be 150. And so when I saw 140, I was like, hold on a sec. I think we can get some 130. So... I'll walk you guys a little bit behind the purchase and what we got him at. So right now, Footman says he's 150, which is fantastic. Now, you guys can see, he sold for 330 last rewards. That's crazy, man. That kind of drop-off, I mean, when you can see this card that's actually a third of its price within 2 days, and you know that it's going out of packs 2 days after the time you bought it at, for me, it's a must-buy. So, I mean, he's had hours today where he's got up to 150. I want to show you guys where I bought. So this is right where I bought yesterday. This was the perfect storm to buy because you had a Team of the Week SBC that came out. So people panic sold the cards. People did the SBC. There was lightning rounds going on. It was a perfect storm. Everybody decided to sell at the same time. And the thing about Team of the Week SBCs that you guys got to understand is the mass of people complete Team of the Week SBCs on the first like 3 to 4 to 5 hours. After that, people get bored. Whereas I think in the past, it has been that people have done them all week. I don't really care how long they're available. These cards go to packs, I think on Monday. I'm not positive if they go packs on Monday. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below. I'm not 100%. I think they go to packs Monday. So, I mean, that's a good thing, right? That's something that I guess is a positive. But they're already going up a good amount, which is solid. Now, Mahrez was another guy that I bought. And the reason we had bought so many Mahrez is about 66, 67, 68, 69. The reasoning behind why I bought Riyad Mahrez, guys, was because he was actually cheaper. All right, all right, let's walk you guys through this. It's all really hard to explain, but yeah, I mean, he basically sold for 130 on rewards days. It's Riyad Mahrez, and something that I looked at yesterday when he was at his lowest point, which is right here. Right here. This is when I bought him. He was cheaper than Gold Sterling. Like, that's not right. I know Gold Sterling is good in this game, but this Inform Mahrez should not, second Inform should not be cheaper. And the craziest part about it was that his first Inform, his first Inform in the same day was like 75K or something, and it used to be like 100. So that was the similar situation that I saw with Lewandowski. Was like, he was like the price of his first Inform, which was crazy. In the same day, like yesterday, Lewandowski was like 125, and I was getting snipes of this guy at 125. It was crazy. So we just kind of had the perfect storm of all this stuff going on, and so I decided to buy. You know what? I took a risk. And I had it envisioned that I wanted to pick up these guys anyways. What I used was some knowledge from last year, which was I had known that last year these guys were basically cheap as Saturday afternoon. And it was funny, guys. Here's how I can tell you guys that most of the people were scared. I had spoken to multiple other traders, and like there was only one other trader that I had spoken to that was looking at these cards and was like, yo, that's a really good buy. A lot of people were waiting and thought it would just get cheaper. They thought there was a lot of supply, which is understandable. The supply this weekend was crazy, and they thought that there was no way that these guys go back up. My opinion and why this was different than FIFA 18's Team of the Week 10, which was, if you weren't around for that, guys, Team of the Week 10 was a Team of the Week that everybody tried to invest in, and it was just dead. They just went down for the remainder of the game. My opinion is that the cards that are currently in the best of are just too meta and too down in price that supply didn't matter. So they were just so low because there was nobody buying and there was just consistent supply coming on the market. It wasn't like a natural panic so low. It was just like that was just nobody had the coins to be buying at the time or wanted to. So I think people were waiting. And as I projected, I was speaking to some people saying, I think a lot of people are going to target to buy these cards today, which they have risen today. I still think, though, guys, as you can see, I'm not selling these cards yet. These are not the prices that I want to sell, but Nainggolan was like 350 last week. So I don't know where he's at right now. It looks like he's up a good amount. Wow. He's about 210. So we bought mostly 170s for the Nainggolans. I think he was 220 earlier. And then Ben Yedder, I know that Fabregas came out today, so maybe he's up a bit because of that. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's about 215. So he's back up a bit as well, which is good to see. So that's a nice little boost as well. I'm just going to continue listening for lazies. I'm not in a rush with any of these cards. But I wanted to just keep you guys updated before we talked about anything, really like market-wise. I just wanted to kind of keep you guys, I guess, like fully updated on the state of like where I'm at as my club, because I know a lot of you guys want to see what I'm doing different weeks and what I'm doing, week in and week out with my coins, and I know that it interests a good amount of you guys, just in terms of like what we got going on and all that. So this was kind of the I guess the recent investment, and we probably invested about 10 million coins into these cards. I still have some icons that I'm selling at the moment, but we probably invested like a solid 10 mil into those. I think I even have some on the watch list. I don't even know, man. This is what we went ham on. Some Paulo Dybala's. He's doing really well. He's back up at 140. This dude was like I think this guy was like in the 200s. So this is a card that went down a lot. We got some more Nainggolans. We also got some Kimmich, who's in this current Team of the Week. And I don't think I actually still think this dude is viable. He's 58.5K. I really still like that price. My eyes were closing last night as I was looking to invest in this Kimmich. I wanted to get more, but I didn't have enough patience to keep bidding. But I ended up grabbing about 10 him at 47, 48, 49. He's already about 58 or 59, which is a good situation, right? It's a good profit that we have at the moment. I panic bought some Marses even I think a little bit later last night. I tried to get a few more because I knew that he was just going to go up so much. So I think it was overall a really good call in terms of the market and just making a good call, man, making an informed decision. This is not really a video that I'm trying to flex. I'm just more trying to tell you guys why I make certain moves. And as you can see, right, this one's doing well as well. He's up. He was down in half in price. We got two at 250. I think both at 250, which is good. So, I mean, as you can see, I picked a certain budget of player, and this is the lower to mid-tier meta budget, right? I did not pick Cristiano Ronaldo. I think a lot of people, when they invest, they always want to choose the big dogs because they feel like the big dogs are like, they make you feel like you're making a lot of money or you're rich, right? Ronaldo is the same price as he was yesterday. And so, to any of you guys that are looking to get an Mbappe, a Ronaldo, a Messi, you may have missed the cheapest window if you haven't bought yet, right? That's fine. However, don't forget that these guys still have an insane amount of supply, and I just don't know if they're going to really just peak and rise and fly like the other ones. Remember, Mbappe's peak price was 135, I think, 1.4 the whole year. So the fact of the matter is, he's only 100K less than that price. So I'm not sure with this current, with the increased supply, if you're really going to see that much of a rise of Mbappe out of packs. I think it's more of the players that are the meta ones, like the Marses, the Kimmiches, all those kinds of players. There's probably some that are even in best of that I didn't purchase just because I didn't have time or forgot about. And I think you're going to see those ones rise a lot. My reasoning behind that, guys, is that those ones are players that people really want, and they've dropped in price by like half, right? So it essentially makes the casual player of FIFA say, hey, that card's down at half in price. I want to use that card for my team, and now I can afford him. And that's simply why they go up a lot quicker than the top tiers, because the demand just kills the supply, right? People just suddenly, they can now afford these players. So I mean, it's something to consider. And then I think I did a club stock with like Mertens, Dybala, all these other guys. I think we just did a club stock just to give you guys an update on the, this account, I guess, Road to Glory. I did an 86 plus upgrade. You guys know I'm not playing Foot Champions at the moment. I did do an 86 plus upgrade, and we got Ziyech, which is, that's not great. I put in Navas. I put in a lot of 86, 87s, and to only get him was not too fun. So, yeah, I mean, to be honest, boys, it wasn't the best. So, in terms of market, right, let's just talk in general about where we are at with the current state of the market. In my eyes, from what I've seen, most icons are really high, and I believe that they will continue to be high. I think that there may be a tiny bit of sell-off today. If you're interested in a card price, I think you maybe look today, and I think the market tomorrow is going to be really high. I'm expecting the Monday market to be very high this week. I don't know why. I just feel like I think today we even had some lightning rounds. I don't even know. This is like Super Sunday, so you know how EA does it. Let me just list these real quick, guys, just to get these up, but I do want to check the store. And you guys, just so you know, I'm an absurd lazy lister. Please don't judge me, but I've gotten like 5 bites in the last 24 hours on almost 100K profit a card. So if you guys ever have investments or just kind of quicker trades or flips, just list them for lazy buyers, man. I just always whack these guys up for absurd prices because half the time people with this new supply, people can't even find the card that they want. So they just end up overpaying a ton for these cards. So anyways, back to my point. I wanted to take a look at the promos in the store. The promos in the store, we have Ultimate Packs. So, I mean, this Super Sunday, I think overall was a little bit of a letdown. But also, it did bring some packs, right? So anybody who was still opening packs today, still a supply coming in. And not that packs doesn't help make the market go up, but sometimes with packs, it does take some time. People may open the packs, not know who they want to buy yet from the packs that they've, the coins they've made. Sometimes supply has to cool off, and I think we're going to see that tomorrow, where I'm not even sure if we're going to get content tomorrow at 1 p.m. We may get some stuff, but I don't think it'll be anything crazy, and I think EA will kind of let the market, I think go up a little bit this week is what I'm expecting. We also got some new SBCs today, which I haven't really seen the price points, but this card looks fantastic. 4-star, 4-star. I thought he was 3-star, 3-star, but 4-star, 4-star makes him really good. This was a card that was really popular in FIFA 17, I think it was. It might have been 18, but I think I think it was 18. I think it was 18. I think it was 18 that he was really popular. He's 160K. It's not a bad winger at all. I think I'll give it a look on my second channel for a review. We'll try him out a little bit. Looks like a decent card. It's got, I think, 285 squads, which should bring up fodder prices a little bit more. Also, a Cesc Fabregas came out today. And this card has a 3-star weak foot, 3-star skills. He's high medium, which is solid. Actually, no, high medium is not too good. Especially, I don't know if you play this guy as a cam. I mean, you probably want this guy as a box to box. This is a weird card because you don't really know where to play him. His finishing is not really that good. His short passing and long passing is sick. His composure is 99. So it's not his agility is too low for a cam. I would still want him as a left or right center mid. 4-1, 2-2. He's actually 130K. So for me, I would probably pass. I think there's going to be some better flashback opportunity this year, guys. Ooh, there's a flash SBC with a gold pack right now. Maybe we got to do that. I can't even click on SBCs right now, though. It's not even working. Okay, and then also, we got a killer. I think we got a really good objective. I don't know how hard it is to do. Player Moments King. Is there a lot of rivals? When 3 squad battle matches using a Bournemouth player. All right. This, by the way, is a fantastic card. Does he have... Before we look at this, before I look at the objective, I do want to see how this card looks because on paper, it actually looks like a really good card. So let me take a look at Josh King. Okay, so Joshua King, concept players on, and this card looks fantastic. 3-star weak foot, not the best. 6 feet tall is pretty nice. He's got 4-star skills, which also works out to be pretty well. He's got 90 pace, 84 shooting, 86 dribbling, and 84 physical. His finishing is fantastic. You would have to slap something to get the pace up a little bit because his acceleration is lower than his sprint speed, which you don't always like to see. He's got 80 agility, 80 balance. The reactions are good. I think an engine suits this card pretty well. 83 composure is also very good. Passing struggles a bit. So, you know, you want to make sure you're playing closer, I think, shorter passes with him. This does look like an overall good card. It looks like a decent card. I don't know how much better it is than Jamie Vardy. But I think if the card is not too hard to obtain, then I would actually say I like it. Let's go ahead and see how hard it is. So, win 3 squad battle matches to get the loan. I mean, that's not terrible. Assist 12 goals in Rivals using forwards. Rivals is tough. Score 4 goals in squad battle matches on professional difficulty using players with a minimum pace rating of 83 and a minimum skills of 4-star. Okay, that's not hard at all, I believe. Score at least 2 goals per match in 3 Rivals wins using Prem players. Okay. Score a volley in 4 separate... Oh. Wait, score a volley in 4 separate Rivals matches. That's kind of hard. I mean, you don't have to get wins with that, but that's kind of hard. So, I mean, this one's an interesting one because I think these aren't the hardest objectives, but you definitely have to put some time into it. And I don't know, man. I think it depends on where you are and ranked in Rivals. There's not too many Rivals wins, which is good. This one is going to be the hardest one for you guys. Other than that, it's not too hard. I don't think you have to use a full squad of Premier League players, do you? Score at least 2 goals per match and 3 Rivals wins using Premier League players. So I think you have to score with the Premier League players though, which is not the easiest. It's not the worst, but it's not the easiest. So this would be the hardest one to do. The volleys may be tough too, but hopefully somebody lets you get the volleys. Maybe worth the grind this week. You do have 7 days to do it, which is pretty good news. I also really like this card design. This would be a cool concept if this could upgrade over time, kind of like the season cards, because, you know, the card is average now, but maybe longer term it could get even better. I don't know. That's an interesting one for me. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I would like to, but I'm not sure if I'm going to with the time and all that because of Rivals. But, you know, I think you can directly... You can kind of compare him to Jamie Vardy, and the fact that Jamie Vardy was 25K, you know, it's a similar card. Vardy's probably got better finishing, better pace, worse agility, worse passing, but it's a very similar card. So if you do have Vardy, whether maybe you're playing a 4-1-2-2 narrow, you could add in Josh King into the mix with them, right? You could do that. You know, other than that, if you're playing a one striker, you may still want to just keep Jamie Vardy. The grind may not be fully worth it, but, you know, just glancing over that concept. Something that I find really interesting is that EA have been really juicing up the price of 83s and 84s and 85s. And that has just been continuing. I'm sure today they might be even higher. I had sold a bunch of my 80. I already sold, guys, all my 82, 83, 84s, 85. So if you guys, you know, if you haven't checked your club, you guys may want to do that. There's a lot of SBCs. I always kind of tell you guys to do this stuff, but 82s, 83s, 84s, 85s, you got the Team of the Week upgrade out right now. And then you also have just a bunch of 82, like a lot of these squads. Like I think the Bailey's probably 84, 85. So I mean that's something to do. And then we got a flash SBC here as well. Although I can't even click on it, which is really annoying. In terms of the market though this week, guys, I think it should be pretty smooth sailing. What I did want to tell you guys is that there's a very likely chance that we do get team of the knockouts, team of the group stage this upcoming Friday. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say, Nick, you're wrong. The group stage is not over for another few weeks, but it doesn't matter. This is the last 2 years, guys. EA have dropped team of the group stage, I think, after games 4 or 5. So they don't really care. They have to get it out before Footmas starts. Footmas is in 2 weeks. 2 weeks for Footmas. So team of the group stage is this upcoming Friday. So we should have promo after promo after promo coming up, which is going to make for I think good menu content and good FIFA content overall, which is good to see. So I'm assuming that the market should be pretty good this week. What you may see for team of the group stage, you guys should just be, I think, not panicking anything. You should just be aware that do your research, guys. Go see who's been playing well in the group stage. I mean, we'll be talking about it on stream this week, but I think it's important to keep in the back of your mind that there are some players that have been playing really well in the group stage, and that they may potentially get an upgraded card that would actually, come out on the market, and this would potentially make their previous card go down in price a bit. It's not, Team of the Group Stage is not a promo that's going to crash cards. It's a promo that's going to add even more coins to the market because people will spend more money on these crazy packs, but just something I think to, keep in mind. Now, this is really easy, I think, right? This is for a rare gold pack. You need 4 rare players, which is tough because a rare gold pack only gives you don't need to actually put in golds here, which is really nice. So this is a good flash SBC. You need 4 nationalities, players from the same nation, max 6. So you could do like a league that has silver. So I think right off the bat, what I would do is go see in my club, what's a league that has a lot of silvers, but also, what's the chemistry? It's going to be 85. So I would go right away and see what's a league that I have a lot of silvers from, or nationality. And see if I could get some gold players in there as well. So right off the bat, I think I have a lot of Argentina gold silvers. From looking at it right now, Argentina or Spain looks pretty good. I think it's going to end up being Spain. So, I mean, this is kind of how I would do these SBC. Ooh, we actually have a lot of German, man. And I know that... Okay. All right, so we're going to do a German back line. And I think we're going to do this correctly. I think the key is... I just got to make sure that I'm not... I think with this stuff, you guys got to make sure that you're not, like, overspending. That's always, like, a big deal. Now, you need 4 nationalities, which is important. So, we're going to do this. I've already cleared through a lot of these silver, so I don't think a lot of these guys do, in fact, sell for anything, remarkable, which is important. That guy is a rare. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And then that is going to be players from the same nation, 6. So what we're going to do is we're going to put him there. We're going to get rid of this guy. And then the way we're going to do it is that should still be good there. Now we're going to start working to, I think we're going to try to get some golds here. We're going to try to go midfielders in the Bundesliga. And this should help to get us our nationality thing. Let's see. So this would be a great example, right? That's a rare gold. Now some of you guys are going to say, Nick, stop using rare golds, which just relax. Oh, wait, that guy's German. We can't use that guy. All right, just relax, everybody. All right, just relax. Okay, you guys need to relax. Because what we're going to... I guess we're going to try it out. You know what, boys? That's 3 rares. We'll put in 3 rares to hopefully get 3 better rares. That's what we'll do, okay? We're going to just test our luck. I know I could put in, like, rare silvers and all. But, I just want to trigger you guys a little bit. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. So that should be good. We do need 85 chem, and we have 84 chem, which is pretty tough. That's tough. Let's see what we could do here. Is any of this stuff going to help us? You know what? We'll just give this guy a CDM to center mid. I probably could put somebody else there, but we'll do that. It is a rare gold pack. We're not submitting too much. And, it'll cap the video today, and we'll see if we can test our odds a little bit on the market, guys. We'll see if we can get something good. Who knows, really? I mean, this is always just a luck thing. But if we do grab an 83, I'm pretty sure we would make some pretty decent profit. I don't think that's an 83. It's not an 83, so we didn't get anything good. 82? Lindelof. So that was probably not worth it. Unless we hit a squad fitness or something pretty crazy in here. Probably not worth it to do. We got Pulisic. Is that a gold pack? Okay, Pulisic actually sells. Is that a gold pack? Oh, it's a contract pack. We got a squad fitness. Does Lindelof sell? Not really, and this guy probably also doesn't really sell. So that was not worth it. But you know what, guys? We tested our luck, and we tried it out. I guess that's, at the end of the day, what matters, right? And then for the people, I will open my gold contracts pack. See if we can get anything out of there. Nope. Guys, thank you for watching my video. Sorry, it was a big update today. I think most of the market, guys, is going to continue to go up. If you want a best of player, I would say maybe look at it tonight, during snipes and all that. And I just can't really see this team of the week with all the supply I had this weekend, like, going down at all anymore. So I think you guys, if you want to get some of these, maybe look into it today and tomorrow. And then I think by the time you get to tomorrow night or Tuesday, the good ones will probably start to go up. I think, there's a lot of good looks still in this team of the week that haven't gone up much. You've got Promes. I think Navas is not a bad look. Kimmich is still at an affordable price. Mars is not bad. Not inflating my investments. Bergwijn is not bad. I don't even have some of these guys. So I think you still have a shot with some of these guys, man. You just got to get your snipers out and see what you guys could do, man. So thank you guys for watching my video today. Appreciate it. And I will see you guys in an upload tomorrow morning. Peace.